Hey everybody, how's it going today? John, you're too funny with the friendly giant today. So, I got nobody in my panel yet, as of I don't know. So, hey everybody out there, how's it going? I'm gonna do some more work on the candlestick holder today. Hey David, hey John Nave, hey Pat H, how's it going? Um, any questions or comments? Let me know. I'll fill you in on what I do know. I don't know how long this is going to last because I know it's pretty windy out today right now. It's winds are blowing, gusting right now. I know that earlier they were 109k an hour. Yeah, see, they've calmed down to 83, so it's not that bad. So, if you guys want to know anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to start cutting, and you can watch that. Throw some stuff in the comments. I'll see if anybody wants to come in on the panel. If you want on the panel, let me know, and we'll see how that's going to go. Otherwise, it's going to be really quiet for me. I'll just be cutting away. Anything else? As far as I know. Hey, Larry, how's it going? Yeah, I got your picture today. I got your two pictures today, 3 hours apart. It looks good. I thought you should do some more fretwork on that, though. Just because it doesn't matter how nice your piece of wood looks. You're gonna scroll it anyway, so you might as well scroll it and make it look better. And it just brings out the grain. Grain's grain. So, yeah, I like more fretwork. Cut it off and with it in long. So I'm just gonna change cameras over here. Yeah, that's the problem with doing fretworks and boxes. There's so much to cut and so much to do. So have fun with that, Larry. It's gonna look nice when it's done and all put together. I was playing with my angle. I'm not sure what a good angle is on this thing yet. I know once I get a crane built for it, it'll or a crane or a gantry or whatever you want to call it, I'll have a definite angle for it so I can bring it down more. Other than that, I get glue on my table. Stupid glue. You guys want to get into shenanigans? Let me know. I know Charles was on earlier today. I don't know how. I know he was on for probably a good 2.5 hours, I guess. So I don't know who's on right now. I know Eloy and oh my god, I can't remember his name. I'm trying to think of his name now. They're doing their podcast right away. Trampled Underfoot podcast. I know I'll recognize his name. I'll know I'll see his name as soon as I see it. Trampled Underfoot podcast is going on soon, and I know Jay over at Wooden Making Things is on right now. And Jamie's probably over there. I know Russ is over talking with Hobby, but he said he'll be here. Right? He said he'll be coming over to talk to us. Oh, a stream just ended with no warning, eh? Yeah, Jay from Jay down under Wooden Wooden Things. In Australia's on right now. I know he's doing all kinds of cool stuff, cool turnings. His chat gets so derailed all the time too. It's unbelievable. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I'm surprised it's not as bad as ours. Yeah, I just got a message from Russ that he might be coming on. So I know Hobby's still on. Yeah, Mark Lindsay. That's right. Thanks, David. I knew I could pitch. I can picture his logo, his glasses, and his mustache. Yes, Mark Lindsay. He's an awesome CNC guy too. He's got some awesome tutorials. I think about just gonna if I get a CNC, I think I'll just freaking watch his videos because I know I'll learn lots from just watching his videos, and I know I can contact him for any information as well. If I ever break down and get in CNC, that's like I got to break down and get a lathe too. Everybody wants to see John work on a lathe and make all kinds of stupid stuff. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. I know Steve Nealon from Harnell Media also shared it as well. Appreciate that. Hey, JJ, how's it going today? Yeah, I know we're talking our show yesterday. We should get a bunch of Canadian scrollers all together and do a big Canadian scroll show. That'd be kind of cool. But we'd have to get the word out on that because Canadian scrollers aren't a big crowd. So I was at work today, and we're putting in a new front sidewalk because the last one heaved on us was just asphalt, and we had to cut a bunch of concrete out, or cut out the asphalt, cut out the concrete, fix the door, rehinge it, and putting in new concrete bricks. And we had a 12-inch cutoff diamond saw to do that. We had to notch some stuff, and I'm like, oh, I got a diamond bit scrolls or a diamond bit skill saw blade at home, and I also got a concrete cutting bit for the grinder. Let me go home and grab them. So I come home and I'm looking around my shop, and I can't find it anywhere. I found my my diamond blade for the skill saw, but I couldn't find my one for my grinder. So I know I got to do a shop cleanup, and I know when I do that, I'm gonna have lots of room in my shop. I'm getting rid of a bunch of shelving that you guys always see behind me that everything's all stored on right now. It's taking up a lot of room actually. So I'm going to get rid of all my shelving, open up a lot more floor space. I know I'll have room for, at least a lathe and a router, or no, sorry, a lathe and probably a laser. I don't know. I always get one of them wall-mounted CNCs like Javi has. Yeah, he's got a wall-mounted CNC that basically it folds up against the wall, and you can actually use it horizontally. Like it'll actually work horizontally against the wall, or you can lay it down flat to work on it. So it'll work vertically on the wall, but you can also lay it down flat to work horizontally on top of it as well. Yeah, it's quite the setup he's got. I also seen I think it's a Bluetooth CNC. Basically, it works on these tape registration marks. So you put all these tape registration marks on your wood, and it basically reads all that as well. And I think it's Bluetooth, and it just runs on its own as well. So you don't even need a whole CNC table setup for it. Just hook it to your router. But I know you can actually make you make one as well, and it'll have your XY axis to go vertical and horizontal against the wall, and I believe that if you want to do a Z axis as well for depth and stuff, that you have to have a rail, like a vertical rail that run up and down with it. So yeah, it looks kind of cool. So I might look at either building one or just looking at pricing one out. Oh, you know what? Actually, I gotta prioritize my stuff. I need a drum sander first. Yeah, I need a drum. No, I don't. I need to cover in my my compressor and my dust collection. Then I got to finish my roof. Then I got to run my dust collection lines, and then I got to build my outfeed table off my table saw, and then I got to rebuild my miter saw station with my router table into it. I got a bunch of projects. I just don't feel like doing them. I'd rather just do what I'm doing and just scroll away. But I got to make more room in my shop anyway, so I might as well get one project started and done and work on another one. So it'll be like, hey, watch John's building scrolling projects while he's doing other stuff besides scrolling. So I hope everything's good with everybody out there in the chat. Hey, Jason, how's it going? And I know winter is slowly approaching because of the weather we're having today. It has been warm, but the wind blew everything in. So the snow came in today, and the wind's blowing everything in. It started raining this afternoon. I'm surprised I didn't have any emergency calls after work today. I was expecting some. I'm just trying to see what I can see better here. I don't want to hear about your warm weather. It's wintertime, Larry. Thought you'd brighten my day. It's wintertime. You can't tell me it's 70 degrees. That's not winter weather. See, because I know today it got to. It was actually pretty warm out, but 104k gusts. I know after that it was 109k gusts. I think it was -6 with wind chill. So I know 109k gusts, so 67-mile-an-hour winds, and temperature -9 was 15 Fahrenheit. It's still pretty decent weather, but it's not as cold as it has been in the last couple of years. You know, climate change and all. I know my buddy lives up in Goose Bay. Hasn't stopped snowing for them. It's getting warm though, but I think they probably have good 5 feet of snow in their backyard. You can't see his back fence anymore. Or yeah, the fence around his property. You can't see it. It's only I think it's a 4 foot high fence. Yeah. Nah, that's not even a blizzard. That's just regular snow for them. I know there's in my backyard, I think there's 3 feet of snow back there. Where Carrie hasn't shoveled a path to the shed. John says, I remember one winter in Sault Ste. Marie, we had snow that was as high as my blazer. I remember one winter in Borden that we had to leave out our second story window because I think it snowed 8 feet overnight one year, and it was in 80. I'm gonna say 84. And we still had to go to school. Leonard said, stopped in to say hi. Hey, how's it going? Was up early, long day, up again early. Good night. Well, thanks for dropping by, Leonard. Appreciate it. And have a good night. Try not to work yourself too hard there, buddy, because you're going to burn yourself out. And we don't want to see that happen. Yeah, because unlike down in the States when they get like a skiff of snow. Oh no, there's 4 flakes. It's a blizzard. Well, they close everything down, shut down the bus lines, everything else. Not up here. It's like, oh, there's 5 feet of snow. Let's go to work. Let's go to school. Can't stay home. Like you might get to go home if it's minus 45 outside, and then even still, if there's something to do in the shop, you can still work in the shop. So are the new EX21s any good? I'd have to say no. If you can buy an older one, then buy an older one. Even if it's used. I just saw somebody that just bought a brand new old Excalibur 30, one of the green ones like I got here. And she's brand new, still in the box, and she got it with the stands and the foot pedal, and I think she paid $900 for it. So you can still buy brand new older Excaliburs that are really good condition, or even brand new, that'll still run for you, that you shouldn't have a problem with. But the new ones, I wouldn't trust them. Good. If you want to buy a new Excalibur 21 or an Excalibur, then I would look into either a Seiko or a Pegasus, because they're pretty much the exact same saw. So I would go with one of those. Or you can always go with a Hegner if you want. Put the money into it, because it's going to last for you too. But if you want to buy a new saw, then I would go out, see if you can try one somewhere. Go out and see if you can see if there's a wood shop around you or a local wood group, and see if they've got some different scroll saws you can actually practice on. Because that's basically going to determine what you're going to end up with. Because you might be happy with just a DeWalt 7088, right? But you might be happier with something bigger, something more durable. But it's hard to say. You might be happy on a Wen or a Ryobi or a Delta, like whatever, right? I would just go out and try a couple of different scroll saws if you can, and go from there. Because they're going to have different size tables. They're going to have like teardrop tables, or the Excaliburs actually have like a huge rectangular table, right? It's a huge top on it, and as opposed to like the DeWalts and the Deltas, which are like a teardrop. So I think they have about maybe a 12-inch circle on them. Yeah, pretty sure they got like a 12-inch circle in the front, and I think they extend another 12 inches past that to the back end, but it goes really narrow, and then comes out to the teardrop front on them. The Deltas, the Ryobis. Try Wen. I know a lot of people are buying Wens right now. I know a lot of people are buying everybody's getting into scroll sawing now, because they're all staying at home, not doing anything. Hey Shay, how's it going? Yeah, you like your Delta until you go back to Woodcraft and try a better saw, and then you'll be like, oh my god, look how much nicer this saw is. It's unbelievable. See, I find it hard to believe there's nobody in your area that does woodworking. Like besides a wood group, like even if there's any woodworkers in the area, like anybody that does woodworking in the area, somebody might have a scroll saw you can try. Shay, I'd ask if you want to come on. I know you don't want to show your project off to anybody. Unless you want to come on, just be scrolling away. 2005 months, I gotta wait. My new scroll saw DeWalt, Jason said. Not even gonna tempt myself. If there's anybody who builds outdoor furniture. Yeah, see, but back in this is in reference to John and Larry. Back in the day, when I got my Excalibur, it was the only saw. Like, okay, yes, Hegner and RBI Hawks were out, but the thing is that the Pegasus didn't have a saw out, Seiko didn't have a saw out, Excalibur was top saw to get there. DeWalt was out there, but they were just like little hobby. Craftsman had one out, and so Mastercraft was out. Everybody had a scroll saw. Ryobi, not Ryobi, Skill had. Even these small little dinky hobby ones. I think they were maybe had a 10-inch throat on them, and the thing is they're nice and dandy for tiny little crafts and stuff like that. But I wanted something that I could do big stuff on. So that's why I got the Excalibur. I saved up for it and got the Excalibur because at the time it was the best saw to have. Besides ordering a Hagner, because Hagner's been around for I don't know how many years. I got the Delta 40 using number 3 blade. They break easiness. See, but that could also be your blade choice too. It depends on your brand of blade. Depends on how tight you're making it. Depends on there's a lot of factors in breaking blades. As Shay will attest to. It's a brand. It's your tightness. It's your wood. It's how hard you're pushing. It's how loose your blade is. It's whether your blade's upside down or not. It's whether you hit knots in your wood. I know there's people that have started scroll sawing that still have the foot pedal attached to their scroll saw. I got no idea where my foot pedal is. I don't even know if Russ still has his foot pedal on his scroll saw. But let's ask him.
Let's don't.
Do you still have your foot pedal on your scroll saw?
Me?
Yeah.
I sure do.
The one your foot pedal that came with it to hold down your wood?
Oh, that. No, I
Yeah,
threw
that
that thing away when I first got the machine.
Yeah, I know. I
Everybody
pulled
throws
mine.
it away.
I pulled mine up. I don't even know where mine attaches at on this thing.
I chunked that thing right. I tried. Let's see. When I had the Harbor Freight model, I had it on there, and I saw right away that that was just getting in the way. So I
Yeah.
took it off of that and threw it away. When I put that to the street, I got the DeWalt. I took that off straight away and never did use it. I threw it in the trash can.
Well, it's like my drill press came with this fancy cover over the spindle part, right? Like it's spring loaded.
Yeah.
It comes up and everything else. I pulled that off
Hmm.
first time I used it. I'm like, nah, this isn't my way. Same with my my table saw guard cover, my blade guard cover. I took that
Hmm.
right off, but I do have my riving knife in behind it though.
As I do as well. I have the DeWalt 10-inch contractor saw, and I took that guard. I've got it. I just put it up, and I have the riving knife behind it as well.
Yeah, yeah.
No way. I don't. That's just something else that I can't see through when it gets going. I don't like it like that.
That's like those overhead dust collectors for your table saw too. I don't know how people can work with those in place. That would just
Yeah.
distract me.
Yeah. Well, when you have this the CNC as well, you have the dust collection on top, and you can't see the bit working because it's covered
Yeah.
and stuff, and so at this point in time, I just use a shop vac and vacuum it up as it gets heavy. I haven't even put a dust collector per se on it. And I have one. I have the Harbor Freight dust collector, and I only really use it whenever I'm doing the planing with the DeWalt planer.
Yeah, I gotta stick my dust collector on when I'm planing something because it goes all over my shop.
Oh yeah, I did it a few times inside my shop because that little bruiser's heavy, and I had it sitting up on the workbench. It's the only place I could put it, and I did it a few times without having dust collection on it, and you wouldn't believe how much dust was in my shop because of that.
All
I
those
said, "Oh no, this
shavings.
is not going to work." Yeah, yeah, it's terrible. It was going like 90 miles an hour, going on everything. So I quickly decided that dust collection is for me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, especially my my planer and my jointer too.
Yeah, I don't have a jointer, but that's one of the things I'd like to have next.
Well, we're talking about in the springtime when I clean my shop up. I get rid of all my shelving behind me here. Oh, here's all my shelving. All the shelving. Where's a good
Yeah.
angle? Right there. All that shelving right there that goes down to my front door. I got to get rid of
Hmm.
all that. So I got 6, 12, 18, 18 feet of shelving, 3 feet deep. I got to get rid of it all because it's
Oh
taking up
my
it's
goodness.
taking up way too much room in my shop.
So what are you going to replace it with?
Well, we were discussing tools that I want to get. I'm
Okay.
thinking like once I get rid of that, there's gonna be room for a lathe. There's gonna be room for a laser. There's gonna be room for a wall-mounted router, right? And they're asking a wall-mounted router, like a wall-mounted CNC, right?
Hmm.
Because
They actually have them.
I know that we were talking about that. I'm like, yeah, like I've actually seen one that mounts vertically on your wall.
Javi has one, or I don't know if he still has it mounted on the wall, but he has one. It has a
It,
big
it,
one mounted on the wall.
yeah, well, because he can use his full on the wall and he can lay it down as well.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't think he does it on the wall much because you're fighting gravity
Yeah,
as well as the regular work and stuff, and so that makes it harder on the motors. But he has done a few things, but mostly he has it down when he's using it.
yeah, exactly. So, Larry, just like Shay's telling you right now, like you want your blade tight. Like I don't know, you can't. Here, let me do a little cut here so you can hear this. No, you just can't hear that. Let me cut this out here so you can hear my blade, how tight my blade is.
Yeah, it's got a high pitched
You hear
tone
that?
whenever it's right.
That that's about how tight you want your blade. If your blade sounds like this, that's too loose. If it sounds like this, that's too tight. You want a nice little happy ting in there. And the thing
And
is,
that's
you
that's
you
done
you
by
you,
experience.
you don't want to push your wood. You just want to let your blade cut into your wood. That's how, like especially with spirals, like that. That's how me and Charles are able to go as close as we want, right? And in any direction. Like I can just do some fancy design in here
Hmm.
and sharp cuts and sharp angles without pushing on my blade. Like the blade's doing all the cutting. So if you can see that, what I just did there,
Larry says that he did. He pushed it too hard.
yeah, see, you can see that fancy
Hmm.
cut I just did there, that hairline cut, right? So I
Yeah,
did a swirl and then a straight cut up and a diagonal cut down. And that's it's basically just like you said, being too anxious. Oh, I want to get this done. I want to get this done. Thing is, you just got to have a little patience to take your time and get the feel of your blade and get the feel of your saw.
that's exactly why you want to. This is actually for relaxation. Cutting on the scroll saw. It's not for getting in a hurry,
Not for Shay. She's got to get her
except for
portraits done
Shay.
every day,
Yeah, except for
except for
Shay.
Shay.
Well, this is supposed to be relaxing, not boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, Shay, slow down. Take your time.
Yeah, just let it chill. Just go right through it.
Shay thinks it's a competition. Shay's gonna have. You know what? You know what? I bet you Shay has a set goal. I bet you by the end of the year, she's gonna have at least 80 more projects done.
Hmm. It may be more than that the way she's been going.
I know, but that's
She's
giving
go ahead.
that's get that's giving her at least one and a half projects a week.
I think that's a little light. That's what I'm thinking. What I've been seeing. But she says she glides her blade. Does she mean guide?
But I know Shay also does a lot of blade changes too.
Well, that thing Larry sent me that picture of that jewelry box he's making.
Yep,
I think that's going to turn out pretty snazzy.
I think it will too. I think he needs to add more fret work to it though.
Yeah. Well, what I saw of it, I just saw the pattern in the one side that he had cut, and it looks pretty neat. I couldn't tell what the top was because it had a top and it had something in the middle of it, so I couldn't really tell what that was. Shay said she just got a retail spot offer.
Oh, shut up!
Ain't that something? Can you believe it? Her Poopy says, by the way, you have 12 people watching.
I know if they have any questions or comments, they'll throw them in the chat. I know we'll be sure to answer them if we get
Well,
around to them.
we do appreciate you.
Because I just got her. I just got Russ on my panel to check into them. Thanks, Herb. Oh, and by the way, we sure do appreciate you.
I guess if I have to do this, I have to open up YouTube's.
Nah, you don't have to.
Ah, the
It all
hell
shows
with
up.
it then.
It all shows up on Streamyard anyway.
It does, but typing it, I can't type it on StreamYard. I have to go
You don't
into
have to
YouTube.
type. You don't have to type anything.
Thank goodness, because my old fingers is getting a little tired. You know, I'm an old feller now.
So your internet seems to be okay tonight.
Yeah, it was buffering a little bit earlier on Hobby's little impromptu uh, uh, get together, and it was buffering pretty regular there. I don't know. I have no idea. I've got fiber optic lines, so I really have no idea why it's going wonky like that.
Larry says he's got the Shoulder magazine today. It's got the ramp walking toys in it. I seen that. I seen somebody who was looking for that.
Oh, Shaylee says she's got a wrench.
Yeah, I gave her one yesterday.
Ah,
Would you do? Uh, somebody was looking for 2 copies of them the other day, actually, and I haven't.
yeah. Some who was it?
With the beard. Drinks the moonshine.
Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling Davis.
Yeah,
He was looking for. He
Sterling.
was
Yeah,
looking. Yeah, he was looking for 2 of them the other day. I don't know why.
yeah. They said they had him over there at Klingspor's, but I didn't never hear if he got one.
Yeah,
John
it's good
says
to
he would
hedge.
prefer a hammer and not a wrench, to be honest. And by the way, John, that was not Penelope squealing back there. That was my dog with his stinking chew toy.
Yeah, it's good. Larry says it's got a hedgehog and an armadillo. I know I've seen them on the front cover. I know I've also seen, and I'm pretty sure I have the patterns for an elephant, a turtle, a rabbit. I think there's a rhinoceros and a kangaroo. I think there's another one too. I can't remember what it is. But once you get the basic design and the mechanics of the inside of it, you can make whatever shape you want.
Yeah. I had a friend of the family wanted me to make her a turtle. They live at the beach. They have a beach house, and she wanted a turtle to dress it up with multicolored glass. You know, make it look fancy.
Yeah,
And so
mosaic type.
I sent her a thing that I was considering making it 3D, where it would stand up and you could just put the stuff on. She didn't want that. She wanted it flat. So I found one that I liked and made a pattern for it. And I cut it out and I sent it to her. I said, "Here, this is what you want? Yeah, it's perfect." I said, "Oh crap, okay." It wasn't to my liking, but it was to hers. So I guess that's what counts. Came out nice though. It was a nice cut.
Alex Fox has a really nice turtle.
He probably does. Is it one of those that it's sliced?
Yep.
He does a lot of those sliced. She wouldn't have wanted it. She just wanted it flat. They have something going on down there toward Galveston that where their cabin's at, and they're all in the neighborhood. They're all doing decorating like sea creatures and stuff like that. And she wanted to do a turtle, so I made her a turtle. Is this Brian? Is this your brother? He said, "How you doing? What you doing tonight?"
Where?
Brian, Facebook.
Why don't see? Oh, you know what? That's why I don't see any posts up on Facebook. I gotta put this out to all.
Well, what's
Oh, I
wrong
bet
with
you
you?
I bet you I missed a whole bunch of chats from Facebook. Sorry, people. Just give me a second.
Well, I haven't actually seen anybody else that ain't on YouTube yet.
Yes, that's my brother. Hey, Brian, how's it going, buddy?
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, he's the only
scrolling.
one I saw.
Yeah, I guess because I was checking Jones before I went. I put on to just YouTube so that I wouldn't go onto YouTube and Facebook and Twitch, right? All the messages.
Hmm.
That's probably why I wasn't seeing anything else. I'm working on a candlestick holder that Mac finagled me into doing. So I'll finish this one up, and then I got to print off the other two before I can do them. But I'll do it's a set of three. But I'll show you what it looks like. So there's the bottom base stand for it,
That's pretty cool, man.
and the bottom holder, 2 to 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's going to be two of these that are slotted. That'll fit on like that. 2 to 2. So that one will go this way, and this one will slot into it to go the other way. And then there's a top holder for it. And then I'll do a 3D compound cut for the top for the candlestick to stick into.
Says it's pretty.
Purdy.
Shay says she loves it. I like it too. Pretty neat.
That's all right. It's all
It'll
right.
do in a pinch, right?
Yeah, it'll do. It'll do for project do for online for Mac anyway.
Mac did say
But
you're welcome, John.
but I do know I do want to do a couple of those music boxes out of that book though, and I still want to do a clock. I still want to do my clock.
They don't have that book around here. I'd
What
have
the
to
music
order
book?
it. No, yeah, the
Um,
one he showed me that music custom boxes. They don't have that down here. So scroll saw, they don't have anything scroll saw related
we'll see
around
this.
us.
So this book, this classic wooden music boxes
Yeah, that's the one he was
is
showing me.
so it's Berry Basket collection, but it's
Okay.
through Fox Chapel, so you can order it through Fox Chapel's
Oh,
site,
okay.
right?
I get
Yeah,
their emails all the time. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But I do know this Patrick Spielman book. I want to do. There's
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of stuff I want to do in there,
Yeah.
and there's probably every clock in this clock book I want to do.
I got a ton of clock stuff. I got a lot
I
of
could,
3D clock stuff.
but I could always get started on Christmas if I want to as well, right?
You got enough there, don't you?
Well, I got 6 books sitting here, but then I still got 5 milk crates of magazines and patterns and stuff over there, plus my filing cabinet full of patterns, plus on my external hard drive is full of patterns.
Right. Yeah, I got the same setup over here with mine. Barry Lloyd just joined us. Hi, Barry. Your brother is actually saying, I guess he's thinking about his Christmas present.
Yeah, he probably is because because of the uh, what's that hand of David Adam when God the hand of God there, you know
Yeah,
which one
yeah, I
that
know
is
what
when
you're
the touch
talking
your fingers
about.
there, because I
Yeah.
told him I would do one of those, and then his frame for his race that I was gonna do for him in espresso, and then there was something else I was gonna do for him too.
By the way, he called you a hoarder.
Not a hoarder, I'm a collector. Damn it! You
There's a
should know
difference.
this.
There's
You
a
should know
difference.
this, Brian.
Larry said the jewelry box he's making is the one in the bottom right corner of that custom music box thing you had. He says now 2 races.
Oh yeah, the 1, 2, 3, 6-sided box there, right? That's a nice box. Yeah, 2 races. Yeah, I know. John N asked a question: is fretwork not scroll saw work? No, no, it's
Obviously
not.
not.
I'll tell you right now. So I'll just show you the difference too. Shay knows the difference. So as I drop everything off my shelves, so fretwork is mirrored images of itself. Okay, so you got the exact same pattern on both sides of it, which are mirrored to themselves. So fretwork it is more detailed work than
Hmm.
scroll saw work. So there's more patience and accuracy doing fretwork than scroll work. Whereas scroll work Yes, you're still working off a pattern, but it's more scrolly, if that makes sense. Okay,
Can you
fret work
explain
is
that a little bit?
it is more accurate with mirrored patterns,
Right.
right?
They got to be accurate.
Whereas scroll work is basically random pattern, if that answers your question.
I think he's more confused now than ever, huh, John?
Probably. That's what I like doing best. I like confusing people to make them look up their own answers. No, no, that's not the way it is. But
Fretwork is more intricate and exacting than regular scroll sawing. I would
yeah,
put it that way, right?
because it is basically mirrored, so it has to look the same on both
Mm-hmm.
halves of it. Like the music boxes, right? Like the music boxes, it's a lot of fret work, but there's also scroll work in it as well because they're more free flowing patterns, whereas fret work
Mm-hmm.
is more exact, detailed, because it's the same pattern over and over and over. So you want to be
Yeah.
more accurate doing fret work than you do scroll saw work. If
But both
that
of them
answers your question.
use a scroll saw to do them.
Oh, I don't know. You can use a coping
You
saw
can use a
too.
coping saw, but not many people I know do it. There's some I know that do
I know there's still a lot of people over
overseas and in Europe and the stuff.
overseas. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They still use coping saws and fret
oh
saws.
yeah, yeah, fret saws, yeah, mostly. But yeah, I don't think that's in my nature. I think that scroll saw is going to be what I like the best.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, let me turn that stinking. I think she still has her scanner on.
Yeah, like right before you came on, we were discussing scroll saws and what's the better scroll saw to get and blah 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 and everything else. And like I was telling Larry, I said, see if there's anybody around that you can actually go and try one out with, because it might it, there might be a different brand that somebody has you might prefer just because of the feel of it, the way it works, the way it jumps up and down. It might have a solid arm instead of a free flow arm, right?
What happened to old Herbie? Herbie couldn't make it tonight.
No, he's been in the chat actually.
I know he was in the chat. I saw him out there, but I guess the
So
wife must have been on his butt.
yeah, I haven't seen him on video. Maybe because he was on with John says he forgot his hammer because
Yeah,
he was
something like that.
on with Charles all afternoon,
Right.
wasn't he?
Yeah, when I was doing parking lot duty, I didn't get to get on there. That hole was kind of small, wasn't it?
Yeah, I used a smaller drill bit for these because it was all I could find. Because I know, oh yeah, I got to buy drill bits too.
Yeah, put that on the list. Yeah, the lowest I cut is actually about a 16th. If I can get it in, I'm good. Oh, so Herb says the wife was watching a movie and he was told to be quiet.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, my wife, she jumped on me a while ago for she came in there making noise and I was talking to Javi and she started making loud noises and stuff like that, sitting in the chair next to me, and I said, "Do you mind?" And she said, "What are you doing? Don't mean nothing." So I said, basically told me what for. So I said, "Oh, here we go again." Larry says, "What I didn't tell y'all is I messed 4 pieces up the day before yesterday." Well, that's par for the course. You know that's pretty good firewood if you can't save it.
You what? You messed them up.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, see, the thing is, it's not that you messed them up. The thing is that all you do
Design
is
changes.
make them all look the same.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
yeah. So, they don't know about rustic. That's
Because
design changes on the fly.
exactly. Because the thing is once you pull that pattern off, nobody knows what it looks like except you.
Exactly right.
Because you can add holes, you can take holes away, you can, like you can do whatever you want. That's what makes each piece unique.
John Nave says he thinks I'm the captain of the parking lot club. I said you're probably right.
Shit, I'm surprised there's not a whole group of you guys sitting out in the parking lot there. You
Well,
probably just look
we
over. You can probably just look over, nod your head.
how you
They're
doing?
like, yeah, yeah, I know why you're here, buddy.
Yeah, that's probably true. But today it was Sam's instead of Wally World.
Well, see, the thing is you can either sit in the car or you can stand inside holding her purse.
And there ain't I'm not a purse holder, buddy. I said, give me the shopping cart. I'll push that, and that's all I'm doing. I don't carry a purse. It's bad enough, to have all this long hair and stuff. If you see me carrying her purse,
Ah,
hell
yeah,
to
you'd
the
be like
no, that ain't happening.
people at Walmart, right? Stick in a long
Oh yeah.
sweater. They'll think it's a dress on you.
No, I'm telling you, there ain't no stinker. Then she wants to walk me. If when I ever do go in with her, she's like a woman. She's not like a man. Man will go in and get what he's got to get and get out. But
Exactly.
she goes in. She's got an idea of what she wants. She's got a little phone with her Alexa app on there, telling her what's on her shopping list, and then she goes straight to the clothes, which is not on the shopping list, and goes and looks through that. And I said, now you know why I don't like coming in with you, because you can't ever come get what you come to get. Walk traipse all over the store, and I know I'm not holding your purse. If she has to go to the restroom in the store, you got to hold my. Oh no, you take it with you.
There's a reason there's a
Hang
hook
it
on
on
the
the
back.
hook on the
There's
door,
a reason there's a
John.
hook on the door. Well, there is in
But
our
I'm not
washroom.
holding it. I'm not doing it.
There's a hook in the men's washroom. That's for a jacket, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Larry says he tried to stack cut and drilled the holes, and they went through on an angle, and they were too short.
Oh boy,
Now
you
you
don't
got to
have a
use
drill
the
press?
yeah, you got to use a drill press or get one of them Seiko drills.
Yeah.
And Dremel sells one too. That's a Dremel plunger.
The only bad part about using a drill press is if you have a pattern like Charles's, which you can't reach the middle of the thing, you're gonna have to use a drill anyway. But for a straight line cut, when you're stack cutting that many, you definitely got to have a drill press or like the Seiko drill or the Dremel drill as well. It works just as good. John says a whole new meaning to a tailgate party. That's not how I like to tailgate. I'll tell you that.
It's like in Canada. As soon as you pull in the parking lot and drop your tailgate down, oh, there's a party. Let's go. Somebody's bringing a barbecue over.
Yeah.
Even if you're just loading wood up in the back of your truck.
That's good. John says, "Oh my God, John! I seen that Facebook post about the long sweater.
I know.
I didn't see it.
That's why I mentioned it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it.
I'm not gonna look for it. I won't send it to you.
Don't worry about it. Once it's passed, it's passed. Unless it's Sterling Davis doing his IKEA bit, then I can look at that all day long and laugh my butt off.
That was so hilarious. I love that so much.
I did too. I showed the wife and she didn't get it. I said I didn't think she would. But yeah, I showed her because our daughter in Houston just went to IKEA to get a desk for her craft room. And then I saw Sterling Steel and I said, oh my God. I said, that's a woodworker's nightmare.
I never showed that to Carrie. I should show that to Carrie. My
I think
wife
you'll
doesn't
get it.
love me anymore. She wants a divorce.
She told me she wanted a divorce. I didn't say that.
Yeah, I love Sandra too. She's like she's
She
all like,
played right into it
I know
perfectly.
she's so. That's not what I said. I said I want to go IKEA. It's the same thing.
Oh yeah, and he does a good job on that part. He has a lot of feeling in it, you know. It was hilarious.
I like Sterling's little videos like that, like when he
Yeah,
did his beer time spinner.
yeah,
Oh, yard work? Nah.
yeah.
Mow
I
the
saw that one
lawn?
too.
Nah. Gardening? Nah.
Keep spinning till you get what you want, buddy.
Exactly.
Larry said, I used the drill press. When I used the drill press after I cut the angles, and one of the angles I went through the side, plus cut through the fretwork. John says, everybody else is quiet in the chat. Larry's going to send you a pic. I guess it's going to send it to you, I hope. John Nave says, I can't get that image out of my mind. I guess that's the long sweater, right?
The angles after you cut everything out. Oh.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. You can't fix that. Um, I always try to oversize my boards before, like if I have miter angles, and I actually would just throw it on the sander because the thing is, you can actually adjust your angles on the sander rather than cutting it right off.
I forwarded it to you, John, so you should get it.
Oh, good. Now I got it twice. Thanks, Russ. I appreciate
Oh, you
that.
did get it? I didn't know if he sent it to
John, did
you.
you guys see Sterling's winner with his son and the young calf? I can't recall.
I don't recall that one. Hello, Chris Nealon.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, well, you could have told me that. I wouldn't have sent it to him. I see. That's pretty. I got your point now.
Oh, actually, you know what? You can fix that, Larry. Because it's six sided, and if you cut three of them like that, then all you have to do is add trim borders on the edge of them. That'll match up to your other ones. That'll work. That'll work for you if you want to do that.
I didn't
Actually, if
already
you want,
burn them up.
if if you want, you cut the other two to make them all look the same,
Yeah.
and just add trim borders on the edges of them. That way, you don't have to throw them out because you already put all the work into cutting them. Hello, Mr. Nealon. How's it going tonight? We're not late. Late crew? Nah, it's not even 8:30, man. It's not even
It's
8:30,
almost
buddy.
9:30 here.
Yeah, it's not even. Still not late.
Oh no,
It's
not
like
for me. It's not.
breakfast for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like when you go on parking lot duty. It's like, I just woke up. It's my breakfast time.
I actually had breakfast about 1 o'clock this afternoon, and we left. And she, after she got all her stuff, she came out, and lo and behold, she had bought two rotisserie chickens. Said, "Damn, that truck is smelling like chicken, man. I'm dying for some chicken now." And so after we left Sam's, we went over to this place that I get my fried chicken from. It's got salt and red pepper on it, and it's outstanding. So I bought a 32-piece box, and she said, "You bought 32 pieces?" I said, "Yeah." So we got them home, and I said, I called a buddy of mine up. I said, "You want half of this?" I can't eat that blasting much. But it's some good fried chicken wings. Whoo, Lord, they're
Okay,
good.
she bought two rotisserie chickens. Then you stopped to buy chicken.
She's going to use those rotisserie chickens in some dishes that she's making.
Okay.
It's not. I wasn't going to get those chickens tonight, by the way. But they were smelling so good, it got me hungry for them fried chicken wings. So I went and got some. Normally, I only get a 20-piece thing, and it cost me about $16. But this time, I got 32. And boy, I tell you what, I've ate half of my portion already. Now I'm full. My wife went on the Weight Watchers diet again, and she said each one of those chicken wings is about 7 points. I said, good thing I'm the only one eating them. You ain't getting none. Oh Lord,
you know,
she would
you know.
come by the plate and she would break a piece of this of the crust off. I said, "What are you doing? Get out of my chicken!" You know, she'd come 2 or 3 times. She broke a piece off because she likes it too.
Russ, perfect score is 100, right?
So what's that? Perfect score is 100.
Perfect score is 100. So
Yeah.
therefore, if your plate of food doesn't add up to 100, oh, you're losing out, buddy. Just saying. The math works out. Trust me on this one.
I don't mind being in the 90 percentile. I'm good with that. John Nave said he just tagged us for that video, so that's cool. I'll check that out.
Yeah, I gotta watch this now. Just give me a sec.
So John is an hour ahead of me. The other John here is an hour behind me. I'm right in the middle, the 50 percentile.
That's hilarious, John. I know. I never seen that one before. Oh,
Oh,
you gotta watch that, Russ. That's hilarious.
now I'm gonna have to go watch it. That's funny.
Uh, I gotta show these to Carrie too. They're hilarious. Oh, I missed something in the chat here. So Larry said I cut the angles first, and the drill went through. I cut 3 today and got more practice. Okay, that's good. Okay.
All them knows.
Yeah. See, John's in Ontario, and Chris is in the East Coast. So he's at 8, 9, 11:30. I know there's some people that are at midnight right now.
All right, here I'm fixing to look at it.
All them newfies know who they are. Look at that. Russ is falling out of his chair. It's so funny.
Oh,
That's hilarious, isn't it?
oh no, that's funny. Him
I
turning
gotta know
off
where
like it.
I gotta know where Sterling comes up with these things at.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
It's like I remember that one the one where Sandra's sister was over for the weekend,
Oh
and he come
yeah, and
up
he slaps her on the
he come
butt.
up and
Yeah.
slapped her ass. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, that's funny. Damn, John, you made me cry.
that's hilarious.
Oh, jeez. All right, I gotta get a hold of myself.
Don't let Teresa catch you laughing.
Yeah,
She won't let you back. She
yeah.
won't let you back on my show.
Oh, she might not. That's hilarious. Yeah, the ending is what makes it, John.
That's a hoot.
Oh Lord. Hang on a second.
Okay, now because this is a slot design, the top slot's into the bottom one. So what I got to do is mark my line where my top slot's down at, so I know. Right, and then I know not to cut this out, but to cut this one instead. Sorry. So I know not to cut this out, but to cut this one instead. So that way, this one, because it's a slot, it'll slot up into it. What, John? John, what's your question? What are you asking? And also on the bottoms, when I cut the bottom on this one here, I cut the bottom. I just did a rough cut, so that way when I put them both together and flatten them both off at the same time, so I know they'll be level. So I'll do the same with this. I'll just do a rough cut on the bottom of this. Then I'll cut the outside out, and then I'll go to the sander, sand them off at the same time, so I know they're level.
All right, I'm back. Also, now
Good.
John's got to send it to everybody, huh?
What do you mean leave us all out? Oh, because he was on the phone.
Oh, is that what she's talking about? I thought
Yeah.
you meant the video that Sterling did. Oh, that phone call was a boy calling me back because I gave him half of those chicken wings. He had never had them before, and I've been bragging on them. So his wife came picked them up, and he was calling me back to let me know. He said you were right. They are good. Okay, that was all. It's such a letdown, huh, Shay? Thank you, Mike. Bet if I sent you one of them chicken wings, Shay, you'd love it. John tagged all the rest of them. Shaylee, Mac, and Herb are getting tagged for Sterling's video, and it's a funny one, man. It's funny, especially the end of it.
Oh, and also because I'm doing this, I got to figure out which bottom level. This one here.
Oh, did you break that blade?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, I drank anyway. Hey man, those are spiral blades. Why you gotta keep turning your piece?
I was making sure because I was making sure my corners were square. I
Okay.
squared on my corners.
Ah, okay. I was trying to get a rise out of you, like for visual, like Charles does.
And the thing is, it also is easier to push through.
Hmm. I pretty much I don't like side to side with the spiral blades. I don't have a feel for it yet, but I like it like a straight blade. Pushing away from me straight. I'm not as uh, confident, I guess, with the side to side and staying on the line and stuff. So I do turn the piece so I can push it straight away, even though it's spiral blade.
I still push it straight away, like when I was doing my vent covers.
Hmm.
Well, I basically try, but because there's a lot of straight lines, I want to try and keep them as straight as possible. So I'll basically orientate the piece as I'm working it, right?
Hmm. I still have to do my vent cover.
Oh, I forgot a piece. I forgot an entry hole. Got one right there. I drilled it.
Oh,
I drilled it. I just didn't do it.
oh, you didn't forget the pilot hole.
John was rushing me on this one.
Okay.
Oh, there, book blade.
Larry says John Cousins still hasn't found a corner in the round room.
Exactly.
And Shay says she's going to go ahead and go watch it. Be right back.
Should I go watch what?
Sterling's video, I guess.
Oh,
John Nave says, I hear crickets in the chat.
I know. It's pretty quiet in there. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Everybody must be off. Everybody must have been gone.
Sounds like my wife just got back home.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll
well,
be right back.
it's good you got all laughing ahead of time.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Sienna's doing so good without breaking blades, and then Russ has to go mention it. Thanks, John. I'm almost done this actually. I call it a night. Stay safe. All right, Larry. Stay. We know what you meant. Now, when I do slotted pieces, I'll cut one edge on the line where it shows it, and the other edge I'll cut it just inside of it, just so I'll get a snugger fit when I join the two of them together. And that way, if I have to sand it down, I can sand it down without having any issues with it. Because it's easier to sand it down than it is to try and cut more off of it, like I got right now, because I jammed it on too hard. Right here. Oh, by sanding, I meant with my spiral blade, by the way. Sorry. Oh, I guess I could have done it with the sander too. All right, there we go. So I am going to run over to my sander right now. I'll sand the bottom of this flush. Just give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Waiting Shay's comment on the video. It's hilarious. Oh, and I got to do this one hole. Oh, say, so the thing is, the advantage to rough cutting your bottom and just doing sanding them at the same time is because it's fret work, right? So with fret work, you want them both to be the same, which they are both the same. Even though I cut two different patterns, they're both the exact same. Believe it or not. See how easy those line. See how much those line up, right? They're like dead on almost. And the thing is that with the slot in the bottom one and the slot in the top one, top slot, bottom slot, uh, basically you just line them up and then sand the bottom so they're both flush at the same time. So that way it'll be level when it's finished. And I just got to cut this one here. Cut this one here, and then I got to figure out what I'm going to use to compound cut my top candle holder piece. I should do some fancy oval holes or something. Oh, and then I got to cut my top slot joiner. I'll show that to you in a second here. Did not break it. Just the bottom blade clamp come out because I knew it wasn't tight enough. Oh, Russ is back, but he's muted.
No, I'm not.
There you are.
Yeah, she's gonna be working here in a minute. Prince Prince every night.
I like when Teresa makes lots of noise.
Yeah, you like it when she makes lots of noise.
Well, you should like it.
I kind of do, but then again, I kind of don't.
I'm gonna pay my bills first.
All right.
She's gonna pay her bills and she's gonna print off money.
Shay said she looked everywhere and no tag. Facebook, right? Yeah, it's on Facebook.
Well, the thing is, she has to be friends with Sterling in order for the tag to go through. Otherwise,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, she's not friends with him then.
This way.
Right, Mac.
All right, now I can show you the almost completed finished piece of this. Hey, Shay, look at that. Guess what I used on this one?
See there? It's the wonders of press and seal.
Yeah, I just don't understand how people don't know how to use it.
It don't make any sense. Since I've started using it, I like it way better. I used to glue it straight on the wood, and then I just take the mineral spirits and get it off. Then you have to let it dry, and it does take a finite amount of time for it to dry good.
Have you? You can actually do. Oh, I guess you wouldn't have to use it on the CNC.
No.
But actually, you know it would work good though. If you're doing like a layered pattern that you wanted to paint on the CNC, you would lay down your stretch and seal first, and then router cut out whatever you needed painted, paint it, and then peel your press and seal off.
Yeah, that might be a decent option, but most everybody uses the Oracal 813.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it's in the same category where when you peel it, you're done. Now you just paint your backer first, and then you carve out.
Yeah.
Paint your back, and then background color, I should say. Then you carve your design after you put your Oracal on it. You carve your design and leave it on, and then just paint the pockets, and pull it off, and you're done usually.
Now, like I said, I just got to cut this last piece out. My friend is hysterical.
Yeah, she got it now, huh?
Yeah, Sterling's scroll way up there with Char.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I don't know if he does his own designs um, to that degree. I know he cuts a
Well,
lot of other people's designs.
didn't he designed that old moonshine guy for Sterling,
No, he
didn't he?
didn't. Charles did. Yeah,
Yeah, Charles. Yeah, Charles did.
yeah, yeah. Charles did. He cut that one. He cuts a lot of Charles's patterns.
Oh, I
Shell says,
guess.
Would you like to know the blue tape came off one piece today?" Mine several. It hardly ever does it for me like that.
Well, no, like I understand it works. It's just it's more expensive. That's all.
It's expensive.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah, it's cheaper if you go buy the Preston seal at the dollar store, like John was saying, and it works. That painter's tape, that blue tape that you buy it at the big box store, is expensive. I don't know what it is, and if they have it at Walmart or someplace like that, they probably do, but
I'm
I
talking
don't know what
frog
it
tape.
costs. But it's expensive in the big box stores. I don't think you can get just one. I think it comes in packs of like three or something like that, if I remember right. So, being a veteran, I get a 10% discount at
Yeah,
Home Depot and Lowe's.
but Shay's rich though. Look at all the patterns
Oh,
she's making.
I know. She's
Look at all the
all
portraits
those
she's doing and
all
stuff.
those portraits she's doing, and all those those new pieces of equipment she's fixing to get. Yeah, I know. She's got a little dough behind her.
And now she's doing retail. You know, Shay's gonna have her own.
Retail.
She's
Yes.
gonna have her own freaking. Oh,
She's
welcome
gonna
to
have a website if
welcome
she
to
ain't got
Shay's
it up
store.
already. She's working on
She,
the website.
Shay's
Plus the
gonna make.
retail.
She's gonna make her own little big box store. You know that, right? She's gonna franchise it out.
I'm about
Yeah,
sitting
that's
down.
good.
She's gonna have turnkey operations up here in Canada. You know, I have to work at one then. You know, she's gonna become famous. She'll do a tell-all book. She'll have a leaked video out.
Oh, we look forward to the leaked videos.
Well, the problem is the leaked video is gonna be her using a jigsaw, not a scroll saw, right?
Oh no
Oh,
jigsaws.
oh no, no,
That's
no,
not
no,
allowed.
no. Her leaked video will be her using a laser, right? That's gonna be her leaked video.
Well, that'd be cool to watch. That's just another tool in the repertoire. She said she's not even working right now. Oh, she's
Yeah,
chilling, taking her time.
like I said, she's gonna have. Not even working right now. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna open up a franchise, and you're gonna have like Midnight Scroller, scroll saw design, graphics, blah blah blah. You know, you're gonna mass produce everything. You have like a big sweatshop of all these old scrollers just scrolling for you.
And it won't even have to come from China.
I know. She'll be like, I started from humble beginnings, and my children are scrollers now too. See Van there, all these with
Are you gonna Are you gonna invest in her company and get a little bit of profit?
no, she's gonna make me work for her. I'm I'm gonna have to open up one of her turnkey franchises in Alberta, right?
There you go.
You know she's gonna have one in every state and every province, right? I knew Shay when she was a nobody. Look at me now. I'm working for her.
Last livestock check, huh, John?
Sure, sure. You call it what you want, buddy.
Was it chickens? Oh, he's got all kinds of livestock.
Oh, look at that. Perfect fit on that. I'm going to cut that out. All right, now, here we go. Let's go from the bottom up with this thing. So, bottom was these two fancy pieces. Curlicues, half lap joint. Boop. And the thing is, I actually took both of these, same as with the top pieces there, took both of them and put them on the sander, boop, sanded them off so I know that they would be level when it sat down. So, bottom piece, bottom table. Let's call it the table, bottom table. And this is actually three pieces, right? You get your top piece there, and like that. So you can actually you actually pull these out for the holidays and flat pack it, right? Oh, see, Shay, there you go. You can build boxes and flat pack them, ship them all over the world. So there you go. Two pieces, slotted top, and slot on the bottom. And like I said, because it's we were just discussing this. What is it? Fretwork. Because it's fretwork, and I did it on two different patterns, and it lined up on two different patterns. So it's called a slot fit. A slot fit like that, and the bottom's nice and level and flush. And top piece, and this is actually it's just a joiner piece, but it's with the pattern. So this way, it will stay together.
You don't have it quite in the camera.
There.
Oh, move it.
That way,
There you go.
that way it stays together and holds the top in place.
Oh yeah.
And if you want, you can glue it all together if you want, but you don't have to. Because like I said,
is the way to go.
yeah, like I said, you can flat pack it in the end, right? So you can pull it out on holidays or whatever. So there's, like I said, there's one, and I'll do a compound cut. I'll do a compound cut for the top edge, for the top candle holder part of it. The pattern says you can just buy one of those candle holders, stick from the craft store or whatever. But I might as well make one.
Yeah.
Right. So there you go. So there's part one candle holder done, and the other two are actually smaller. They're about this. They're about 3/4 the size of this one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cool.
I was gonna do some sanding up on the backside here because the fuzzies. That's about it. So there you go. There's one candle holder, Ola.
She said she's it's all because of you, John, and and your training, and then she is excited about the retail spot though.
Oh, of course you should be. That's an
Oh
awesome
yeah,
opportunity.
that is.
All right, let me change cameras here.
Max said he's loving it. He likes what you did.
There we go. All right. You like that, Mac? Oh yeah. Here, guys. I'll show you a better view of it. There you go. There's a better view of it. Do. Bottom, side, top.
If you minimize me, they'll be able to see it better.
Yeah. They'll see it up on my. They'll see it up on my shelf in a couple days.
Oh, that's the one you're not getting rid of. You're getting rid of the shelves on the other side.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of the shelves over on that side. because like I said, like basically, at the end of the shelving here, hold on a second. I'll move this camera around for you. So I got to get rid of this cabinet, which is basically two screws and screws and screws, the screws and nails and fasteners and stuff, right? So I got to get rid of that cabinet there. So it's 5 feet tall. So it's 5 feet
Two
tall.
foot.
No, it's about 3 feet wide, 2 feet deep, right? And
Okay.
then
Yeah.
all the shelving going down here. So I got three sections of shelving, which are 6 feet long. So there's 18 feet of space by 3 feet deep that I got to get rid of.
What kind of wood is that? You gonna use it for scrolling or no?
What?
What kind?
The shelving.
Yeah.
The shelving is steel. It's steel
Oh, it's
shelving.
steel. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Never
it's
mind. I
steel.
thought
There
it
you
looked
go.
like wood there on the side.
There, it's steel. It's so there's one rack there and one rack there
Yeah.
and one
Okay.
rack down
Okay.
there. No, I got all kinds of. That's my quarter done, half done, 3/4 done, 90% done projects that are on there that I just haven't
Does
done
that
yet.
mean you're gonna have to finish them before you get rid of them?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay then.
yeah. That's what I told Carrie. I said,
Yeah, you're right, Herb.
I told Carrie, I said, if I'm getting rid of these, I'll finish these off and then you can sell them. Maybe I can ship them down to Shay. Shay'll sell them in her shop.
On a consignment basis.
Yeah, but that's how it starts.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It starts with consignment, and then they're going to be like, Shay, since you're selling so much stuff in here, we're going to give you a quarter wall. Then they're going to give you a half wall, and then they're going to give you 2 full aisles. Then they'll be like, and Shelly making so much money, she'll be like, you know what? I'm just going to buy the store and have my own gallery.
Well, as anybody else see that you're lagging? Because I hear your words before your mouth starts speaking. Yeah. It sounds
Just give me
like
a
a
sec.
Japanese movie.
Oh yeah, I see that. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just give me 1 sec.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, Herb. Keep an eye out.
Is that
Oh,
better? There we go. That's almost perfect.
that's almost better.
Almost perfect. It's better.
Yeah, it'll work. It was just funny. I thought my eyes were deceiving me for a minute there.
So, has anybody got anything they want to talk about? Any questions, comments, queries, inquiries?
I mean, from
Throw them
lost
in the chat. We'll be
packages,
glad to help you out.
Yeah, throw your questions in the
lost
chat there.
packages, wet packages.
We'll look at them. We're not going to answer them, but just we'll look at them and go, that's interesting. But I see I got 11 people watching. Where are they all at? Oh, see, this is really lagging behind me now. I got 0 on Facebook. I got 1 on Twitch. I got 10 over on YouTube. Thanks, guys, for watching and asking lots of questions that you did. And I know there's lots of shows on, and I know I got to get a set format. It's not even my state. Oh, it's over in Washington, probably. I got to get a set format where I can just have like, okay, these are the panel members, these are the links, and these are my links, and go check them out. These are the lives that are currently going on. I know I got to talk with Steve Nealon because when I get my website set up, he's going to do all that as well and help me with that. And I know I got more subscribers actually on YouTube. I'm up to 154 now, I think.
Wow, moving up.
Slowly going up. Oh, 153. I got 153 subscribers over on YouTube.
My God,
Which
you're about
which is
100 more than me.
well, but it's weird because on my Facebook page I got 2,093. I got 2,093 people following me on my Facebook page, So I don't know why everybody's not over there, and I only got like 5 people on Twitch.
It's time for me to go, fellas.
No, you
Yeah,
stay
it's
here.
time. It's time.
No, I got things to do that don't.
No, it's okay because I'm gonna I'm gonna can I'm gonna go say thanks for the panel and chat. Look out, Russ.
Boy, I've had a hell of a day with her. Is
Thanks
that your
everybody for
first
being.
time?
No, thanks everybody for being in the chat, asking questions, and hanging out with us and watching along. And I'll probably be on tomorrow as well. I'll be doing the other 2 sections of this, waiting for my blades to show up before I can finish my dog. So thanks, Scott. Thanks a lot, everybody. Take care and have fun.
See you later.
See you later.